What's good, everyone? Welcome back to another video. If you don't know who I am, that means you're new. I'm Mark. What's good with y'all? Go ahead and check out my other videos, of course, but stay on this video as well. So, I'm making this video low-key to be a dick, all right? Someone commented under, I think it was my 22LR video. I could be mistaken, but I believe it was a 22LR video. And basically tried arguing that I'm weak, I'm this, I'm that, because why don't I just carry a 44 Magnum instead? Okay, so I'm going to go into this, and I'm going to be, like, severely douchey about it. I am. Hate to break it to y'all. So I'm here to be a dick. Let's do this shit. So I'm going to run it through all four situations. You're going to be surprised, guys. You're going to be surprised. So I'll start off with home defense. Is 44 Magnum good for home defense? Not in my opinion. Here's why. So let's say someone breaks in the middle of the fucking night. Not even one person. What have I said always on this channel? Y'all can look this up. I am correct on this. Statistically speaking, more burglaries occur with multiple people than just one individual. So, you sit there, right? You get up, grab your 44 Magnum, you gotta be dirty, hairy. You know what I'm saying? Go out there, see them. And of course, I will also say, I've said plenty of times, just shooting at somebody, there's a solid chance they will run away and try to escape. However, you cannot rely solely on that. So you go out there with your 44, right? Your big fofo, right? You start shooting at them. Oh, shit. Fucking you. There we are, right? Because it's a revolver, you know? That double action pull, because chances are you're not going to think about, oh, yeah, let me go ahead and put it in single action. It's going to be that double action pull. Boom! Boom! It's going to fuck. You know damn well, I feel like with the douchebag who commented this too is going to go back curved to the left too. I feel like he's that type of fucking person. But you're going to let off your 5 or 6 shots. Chances are these people are also armed. Now, there's also a good chance that despite you shooting at them, they're not pussy. They're going to shoot back at you. They start dumping on you, going off. Boom, 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 boom. And these motherfuckers, look, they're breaking into your home. They're obviously not caring about following the law. Chances are those guns are stolen, all right? They're going to empty every round they got into you, bro. Hate to break it to you. Every round they got, they're probably going to shoot. Chances are they're going to have stick mags. Some people roll around with drums. Some people just take standard mags. Some people just take a standard mag with an extra mag. Some people's extra mag they take with their standard mag is a fucking stick mag. You see what I mean? So you're running a high risk with that low of a capacity. Chances are, I don't care how much you say, oh yeah, I shoot this for fun. Realistically, you're never going to 100% get used to the recoil of a 44 Magnum as you would to even a 10 millimeter. That's just the truth. Now, with that being said, I put it honestly, same place as really any revolver in a home defense. Not the greatest. It can help. It can work even if if the intruders are unarmed or some shit like that, or they just book it, but you can't rely on that. So not the best. So home defense out of the question. Let's go on to concealed carry. I hate to break this to y'all, but 44 Magnum isn't the best for concealed carry. Why? In a concealed carry situation, you don't know how many rounds you'll need, just like in any situation where you have to use your gun. So with that being the case, you run the capacity issue again. Not to mention most 44 Magnum guns, are decently sized. So with that being the case, it's not going to be the best for concealed carry. Most revolvers themselves tend to be heavier than semi-auto pistols. People have made the argument, oh no, they're not. No, I have proved them wrong. Excuse me. So, with that being the case, not to mention how high pressured of a fucking round it is, it doesn't matter how many shots you let off. You're not going to be able to let them off accurately. Like the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you're sitting there, fucking that. Only way you're going to be able to do that is if you're sitting there, single action, every fucking round, which you're not going to be able to do. You're not going to remember to do in a legitimate fucking situation where you're defending your life. That's just the truth. So, concealed carry, out the question. And yeah, I'm getting petty about this. Y'all can call it a rant. I don't give a fuck. So, let's move on. SHTF can be helpful. You know, like if you notice, there's going to be a recurring theme in this video. It can be helpful, but it definitely isn't the most helpful. By far, it's not. That's going to be the recurring theme we hear here. So, with that being the case, let's continue on SHTF. 44 Magnum is nowhere near as mass produced as, for example, 9mm 45 ACP, even 40 Smith & Wesson 380 ACP. Like, nowhere near. 22 LR is more mass produced than probably 40, 45, and 380 as well. I don't know about 9mm. That's a good argument. But that's neither here nor there. 44 Magnum is not going to, it's going to be hard for you to find ammo for it. That's just the truth. Now, something that is good in your favor, right, is that revolvers, they don't break the easiest. If you break a revolver, you've been putting that thing through hell usually, or it's just a shit revolver. That's the truth. Now, the biggest problem with that is unless you know how to completely take apart your revolver, do things, know how to fix it, identify the problem, fix the issue, then put it back together. You're basically just, when that bitch breaks, when that bitch breaks, you're just going to have to throw it at somebody. That's it. So I wouldn't really recommend it. Not to mention revolvers are nowhere near as popular as semi-auto pistols right now. So with that being the case, you're not really looking too good on it if you need a new part. Not to mention the capacity issue. Again, lacking in capacity is a huge deal. There's a line where, yeah, well, but the power of the round makes up for it, right? And let's say that line is right here. 44 Magnum is below that fucking line. Hate to break that to y'all. It is below that line. You can feel some type of way, whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm doing this just to be petty. Let me see here. Why else is 44 Magnum not a good caliber for self-defense in an SHTF situation? Oh, you know what? Here's a good one. On most revolvers, you can't attach lights. Now, I said most. There are some that you can, but on most revolvers, all in all, you can't attach lights. So that goes for home defense as well. Most revolvers, you can't attach lights. And we're not talking about a 44 Magnum lever gun. He never said nothing about no lever gun. So I'm going with revolvers. So with that being the case, I think that's about it for an SHTF, right? As far as, fourth one, animal defense. That's just what I'm going to call it. Animal defense, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm deciding whether it's animal defense or wilderness defense. I don't know. But we're going to go with animal defense for now. So, animal defense. Probably the only thing it's solidly good for. The only issue I have with it is the lacking in capacity. That's about it. 44 Magnum would be great against big animals like bears, things like that. Great. It would be phenomenal. I feel like people get too into this, oh yeah, well, I have this big fucking caliber and it'll do everything. That's not how the fuck these things usually work. I hate to break it to y'all. So let's go ahead and get back to what I was saying. Dog would do the job, any animal around that size, so like a wolf, coyote, whatever. Sure, 44 Magnum would do decent against a big cat, pretty sure. Let me see here. Obviously, I don't think it would do too good against something like an elephant or something, but bear, animals like that, it definitely would do a solid job for. Anything bigger than that, you know, I don't know. I'd have to do some more research on that, but I know for a fact it's good against animals like fucking bears. I know that for a fact. So I will give it that, but other than that, I don't really think it's the caliber it's all fucking hyped up to be. You know what I mean? Like I get it, oh yeah, I got the dirty hairy, look, it sounds cool, it's cool. If you can actually shoot that bitch without, looking like a dumbass, good for you. But don't sit here and try arguing that, oh yeah, well you're just not man enough to handle the recoil of 44 Magnum. Bro, you have no clue what fucking calibers I've shot in my life. You have zero fucking idea. All right. The simple matter of fact is I'm not speaking just for myself. I'm giving information out to y'all. All right. The simple matter of fact is that I understand that I'm going to get something that tends to work best for everybody at first as far as guns go, then find more so what I like the best. That's how it should be, realistically. You sit there, you do some research, you say, oh yeah, what gun would be best for my first gun? Oh, double stack 9mm pistol, either Glock, Smith and Wesson, something like that, right? Okay, cool. Go and get that. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Oh, but you're a pussy because you didn't get 44 Magnum. What? Bro, look, I'm telling you this right now. 44 Magnum is not good for self-defense. I think anybody who's a legitimate self-defense instructor will tell you that as well. I'm not one, but I can tell you this right now. They will tell you that it is not good. Plain and fucking simple. Other than that, something I'm sure y'all have been waiting to hear, just fucking dying for. All right, I can feel it. Feel it. In my heart, my soul. Y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that bell. When you hit that bell, hit all. And because you're like, you know what? 44 Magnum pretty much fucking sucks for self-defense. Go ahead and check out the podcast channel, Adam's channel, Centerfire Podcast, Gun Nut TV. Y'all know what the deal is. Of course, I'm going to tag both those channels in the description below, just like I do every damn video. Other than that, y'all make sure to stay legal, stay safe, stay dangerous. Have a good one, y'all. And I'll probably see you on the next video if I get to do another one today. If not, probably tomorrow. Deuces.